Video number 7. So, as I was driving in, I had a conversation with my coworkers yesterday, and they were telling me how they thought my music was dope, and they were giving me certain praise in certain aspects. And I start thinking about all the times that I did music and how on a road or a path to what you're trying to get to, you're going to come across people that are going to throw salt on anything you're trying to do. Because I remember there were so many instances when I actually reached certain levels and heights, there was always someone speaking negative or foul in what I was doing. So whether it be at home, whether it be, a stranger, whether it be on the scene that I was in, it was always something. So I remember a certain instance, I released my first album, or was in the process of releasing my first album. And there was a guy that I knew from high school. And at the time, he kind of popped up out of nowhere. He just popped up on my Facebook, and was like, oh man, Riverside this, Riverside that. And I said, oh, that's what's up. I see you doing you, that's what's up. So he starts tagging me in things, and I'm telling you, this literally came out of nowhere. I've been promoting and doing all this stuff and doing all these shows, and I ain't never seen this guy recently anywhere. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, he pops up on my in my mentions and tagging me in things and stuff. So as I'm promoting the shows or promoting my album rather, he's tagging me in this, and then all of a sudden the tags stop. And but at the time, as I'm watching the tags, I'm like, yeah, I appreciate the love, and I know this guy from back in the day, but mind you, I haven't seen you in years. I don't know you. I don't know you from a can of paint currently. And even when we knew each other, it was more on just a music basis. And like I said, it stopped. And then fast forward a few months later, and whatever situation he got himself in where he was doing some shiesty business, it comes back to my attention that he has been bad-mouthing me. He unfriended me and started bad-mouthing me to people, telling them that, I wasn't real, and I can't, since I didn't show him love, I was cut off, and all this crazy. And I'm like, to myself, I'm thinking, you randomly popped up on my newsfeed. You're tagging me and things, expecting me to kind of give you some sort of shout out, and it's like, what I paid attention to and why I get how certain artists move is you realize when somebody's intentions aren't genuine. So when you realize someone's coming around you and they got mad love for you in the moment, you realize that those intentions aren't genuine because you came out of nowhere. You haven't really shown that you really rock with me. You're expecting something in return, and you haven't done anything to show me why I should give you anything in return. Then just to prove within a short period of time that this is exactly what I thought it was. You're trying to use some sort of recognition I was getting to try to catapult yourself into a better position. Instead of just saying, you know what, that guy's doing him, respect. It was more of I'm going to unfriend you and start talking bad-mouthing you to people, so people automatically assume that you're not what they, or that you are what they say you are, and not who you really are. Because genuinely, I do like to show love to people. It's just, I'm either busy, and if I'm not busy, I'm peeping game to your intentions. So when you're trying to do something in your life, just remember, you're always going to have negativity, but always peep the source. Always understand where that source is coming from. Is this person being genuine and they genuinely got love for you? Or are they doing this shit with the intention of trying to use you to get gain and recognition, pretty much piggyback off of your success and try to reach to a higher plane? So just remember, when you're trying to do something, Don't pay attention to the negative people. There's always going to be negative people, unfortunately. Do you to the best of your ability. Always be open and willing to receive advice and advice, and everything else just is for the birds. If it's not a positive light and the negativity is just spewing, pay attention to it, get the hell away from it, and realize there's going to be a lot of haters on your climb to where whatever road you're trying to take. But just understand it comes with the territory. Again, I'm not preaching to you. I'm just the average guy just trying to do better. Until next time, peace.